Let's start a new game of Into the Breach. Okay, so I've had one victory on each of these, so ready to buy a new one. We'll just check out this one. Zenith guard. Okay, so let's see. We'll keep it on hard difficulty. Who do we send back in time? Mech can act twice if it does not move. Alright. And let's check out our 3 mechs. So, decent health and good move. Okay, it does damage in a line. Starts with 3, and then eventually goes down to 1 damage. Okay, so it hurts yourself. That's interesting. And possibly going to limit the usefulness. We'll need to get it more health and possibly a second weapon so it can also do things without hurting itself. And we have a defense mech, low health, high movement, and flying. Okay, so pulls something toward us, but only a single tile. And it can toss shields in a straight line. 2 shields. This has limited uses though, 2 per battle. And let's check out what their 3 achievements are. Okay, so pull an enemy onto this guy to kill it. Hit 4 enemies with a single laser. Block damage with a shield 4 times in a single battle. Let's see. These 2 sound pretty easy. This one could take a while. We'll see. Should we, I kind of like to do them in order. I think it's a good progression since I think they're just the types of units, even if you don't get like the ones with more health and more damage early on, I think the types of units in these, like this ice one, are more difficult to do earlier, so we'll do them in order this time. One thing I forgot to do was decide where to put the pilot, our 1 leveled up pilot. Oh, I forgot we have to power that up. So it's not a big deal yet. That being said, this is probably the mech we'll want Silica to be in. Attacking twice with this, that's going to be a lot of damage caused to the mech itself. And this one, yeah, we probably don't need to use that twice in a turn too often. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to go for this one first. Defend the train. Those can be kind of difficult missions, but I like to get reputation because I can always spend it at the end of a island to get power grid. Okay, so they're starting very close to the train. So let's see. I might start this guy back here. So if things are in front of the train, he can shoot, he can probably get like, you know, the right distance so he shoots a line without damaging the train, hopefully. Let's see, this person charges and bumps out of the way, so maybe down here. And this one throws shields up. Definitely can be useful for the train. And it can pull units. Has a high movement, so it can get a lot of places. We'll start it here. Okay, we got a pod already. That's pretty good. Okay. Let's think about this. We can't really do damage with this guy. This guy does what, 2 damage? But we can only use that ability twice. Unless we use mech repair. And this guy can do up to 3 damage. So it's 3, 2, and then it does 1, I guess. All the squares after that. Until something blocks it? Okay. Ooh, this seems like a pretty difficult team to use. So what I'm thinking is we move this guy out of the way and we use him to bump the wasp back. This guy comes and stands in this spot and does 3 damage to the wasp and 2 damage to him. Well, actually, wasp will be at 1 health after that. But that'll still get rid of both of them, and then we can just pull this wasp backwards 1. Plus 1 HP. I'm just trying to think if there's a way we can save this guy's attack and use it on him after he loses a health. I don't think so. I might actually move this pilot out because this mech is going to be getting a large number of kills compared to the other ones most likely. And so it's already, this pilot's already level capped, so it'd be nice to be giving that experience to someone else. What do we do? Do we pull this guy out of the way? Bump this guy and laser this guy? I want to get this somehow too. It would be nice if I could somehow get over to this pod and pull the Firefly into the water, but I don't have the movement for that, obviously. So I'm gonna have 3 spawning. I already have 1 that I'm not getting rid of yet. Oh, that's gonna stick around on the map. And he can't attack unless I shield him. So I'm probably gonna have to repair on him. Oh no. I just realized I'll have to attack the building to do that. What do I do here actually? Might have to reset this turn if this doesn't. I can't figure out how to salvage this. Let's see. Ideally, I could. If I stand here, obviously the train gets destroyed. If I go here, I'm shooting at my own building. If I go here, I only do 2 damage, and then it shoots the building. Like I said, I think this is a difficult team. They don't have... I don't know, they just... Their options for damage also all have, you know, pretty heavy like side effects as far as like, you know, where you can use them, or like losing your health like this guy. Okay, did I have any other options? He was right here, and webbing this guy who was right here. Do I end up just shooting this building? Can't think of many better ways to have played out this turn. Can I charge across water? Well, still have to get rid of that then. I was wondering if I could put him down here and bump him into the mountain. I have to free him somehow and still get rid of this guy. He can get rid of him. Okay, so let's see. gonna be webbed a lot this turn. Okay, how do I deal with this? If he had a health, oh no, you have to be out of the water. Can I shoot a shield onto the train and this guy? And then, no, that wouldn't save the train because there's two people attacking it. Maybe the game wants me to like use a shield on this guy every turn, but then this mech is basically spending all its actions to make this one useful. I'm still pretty limited on what I can do. Let's see. Attack order. How much damage does this one do? Only 1. Not enough to use it to kill another Vec. I was gonna say I could pull him up here. Oh, I can't take that damage though, because that's gonna kill me. But if I pulled him up here, I really need this guy. Even if he wasn't webbed, I can't really use him this turn because I'd have to heal with him anyways. Let's see. Have to escape from this guy or kill him. I guess I could shield the train if you can do that and stand right here with this guy to block that shot. I won't be saving this pilot, unfortunately. I really wish I could shield. I don't even know if I can shield the train. Does that work? What I would really like to do is somehow be able to shield the train and this guy. And then stand right here. Shoot this Vec. Hopefully I get a new pilot from the time pod. Because I just don't see how I can save this guy and save the train. We're gonna give this thing 2 health so I can use it more often. Plus 1 damage each. Wow, that's really pretty bad. I'm gonna put this person in the laser mech to be leveling them up. And let's see. Guess we'll put him in here for the extra move. Oh, this is the next thing I need to get. Guess we'll go to Forgotten Hills. Defend the tanks. Tanks are pretty nice because at least you can use them to help. In this level, for example, we can probably push something into water. Well, maybe I started out poorly. Let's see. We can pull this guy into water or charge him. You can shoot either of these guys, but it's only for 1 or 2 damage because I took movement away from this guy. If I left him at 4 movement, we'd be able to get there and just destroy one, like this one. We can pull the tank out of the way, but then it's going to hit a city. Boy, do I think I messed up. So we can move this guy here and pull the Firefly to shoot the Leaper. That doesn't solve the problem of taking this guy out though. Let's see, if the Leaper were gone, we could move up to here and charge either one of these guys. I guess what we could do is laser the Leaper, move up and charge this guy, or this one, it doesn't really matter, and use this guy to shield the one object we couldn't protect from an attack. Oh, I did not realize I did that and set it on fire. That's pretty bad. I think next turn we might get control of the tanks. Anyways, let's see, we've got a 6 health unit here. That's pretty rough. Just don't have that much opportunity to deal damage with these guys. I can charge for 2, 3, hit him 2. There's also this guy who's giving them health. Let's see. I wish you could cast that on him. Do shields protect from burning? Ooh, I don't know. I hope it... Oh, if it doesn't protect from this guy coming up, that's bad. Okay, we've got the tanks now. This guy's got a heal. This guy does 3 damage, so if we can... So I was gonna say if we can move over here and pull him down 1, that'd be great, but that's not an option. That was mandatory. Let's see, what do we want to do? We push this guy over here. If this guy's somewhere else, we can laser through both of them. I like the sound of that. So I think we'll move this guy to where the defense mech is, move the tank up here, and shoot this guy to where he's not harming anything. I don't know if there's anything particularly useful I can do with this guy though. I'll just move him over there to be ready for next turn. So he dies instantly. He also dies. Which means we have 2 to worry about. We can bump him into the water. This guy's got max HP, so I don't know if it's worth using him. We could just shoot him with this tank. And that might spread the XP out among all my units. And this guy... Let's see, if we get this tank out of the way, we can just laser him. Have to move this guy. Move this guy up here, I guess. We'll bump him out of the way to be safe. Okay, at this point, we'll just pick the easiest, what we think is going to be the easiest of these. In the battle with less than 4 mech damage, that sounds difficult given our little kamikaze ramming tank. I'll try this one, defend artillery support, protect the coal plant. Let's see, I should have started this guy over here near the water. Do we want to hit this guy? Or this person? I can't hit them. That would knock them side to side, so I might just ram this guy from over here. Do I take damage if I just go to the side of the map? I I could just pull this guy into him. Get that achievement. Still need a way to free him though, so I guess I could. Let's see. Go ahead and get my coin. Gotta be careful now though. We do have 3 turns left. Let's see, how do we want to handle these over here? Maybe walk up here and zap this one, and we could bump this one. Don't think there's any way we can use the artillery to kill it without hurting him. We could try going over here, or over here. Now we can do this. Okay, we could just laser both of these. Gonna put him here so he can move side and hopefully hit anything that's trying to take that guy on. I think we'll just let everyone stay where they are. Okay, so if we hit him with a laser, how much movement does he have? 1? Can you fly over enemy units? I do not remember. If so, we could get him over here and pull that guy into the water and push that guy into the fire. This one is pretty straightforward, and it has mines out. They'll probably step on some of them, they usually do. So let's see. Keep this guy in kind of central location. I don't know what to do with this guy. Guess over here. I'll leave him over here. Let's see, that guy goes 1, 2, 3. Well, we can zap him down if we have to. What does he have? 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So what I think I'm probably going to do is shoot this guy. and then use this guy to pull him on top of a spawn, as long as these mines don't block my ability, and they do not. So I need to move close enough to do 2 damage to this guy. That puts him at 1 health. Pull him over there. Move this guy like right here, I suppose. Guess we'll just shoot it with the laser. Let's see. Yeah, we'll stand right here. I'll move this guy back, in hopes that if someone goes after him, they step on this mine. This guy, guess he can be right here. Okay, we've got some choices here. It's 4 health guy. We don't have 4 damage, so what I might do is pull this guy into the water. Move away from this guy. Let's see, step this guy back, push him in front of him, shoot him with a laser. This guy should finish him off. I think that'll work. Actually, I don't need him to finish him off. This guy will just do it. Actually, though, I was hoping I could move right here so I could kill this guy and just do 1 damage to him. That's not going to work, so we'll stick with this plan. Still pretty good. Okay. We can just pull this guy into the water. And you know, we can use either of these guys to destroy either one of these. Destroy the Scion Abomination. I don't know if we've seen that yet. Actually, I feel like I have seen it somewhere. So it's only got 5 health, but it's pretty potent until we kill it. We can definitely do 5 damage if we can get both of our main guys to it. We still have to make sure neither of these guys hurt the buildings, though. So let's see. We're gonna start them right up front. They don't have anyone to web us, so I don't mind if they like stand in front of us. However, should I move them over here so they can always walk out? I might do that. This guy can be like right here. Okay, this is pretty good. So we can hit this guy. Let's see. We can charge him. Can laser him. And use this guy to get this guy off the buildings. I think that's what we'll do. Oh my, we might just have to shield the buildings. Let's see. Yeah, I can't get to a good spot. So let's see, my plan is actually... He doesn't have an attack, does he? Okay, all other Vec gain 1 health regen and explode on death. So, since this guy is here, I can't shoot here. My plan is actually to go and only do 2 damage to it so he finishes him off. Unfortunately, I think the regen happens at the beginning of the turn, so I essentially didn't do damage to this guy. So I could pull this guy over 1. Hit this guy for 3 damage, and then just like ram him. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I do this. Put him here, get him almost dead. So this guy should kill him. Nice if I could manage to clear this stuff out faster. So let's see, he can move over here and take this guy out. And then this Firefly won't be a threat. And then I guess I have to shield that building because I can't really pull this guy anywhere. Having trouble taking stuff out as fast as it's spawning. Like I said, I can't really pull this guy anywhere because this mountain's in the way, so I'm going to stand behind him and shoot a shield onto each of those buildings. Okay, so there's pretty much 3 things to worry about since this guy's not not gonna hit any buildings if I move. So let's see, I can pull, and I'm gonna have to pull one of them, probably this wasp or hornet. They're called hornets. Alright, we got a perfect island. I think I will take the pilot. I'll put the new pilot in here so she can gain some experience. Let's see, we have 1 move, 3 defense, 1 move. This pilot should probably level up just from 11 experience from stuff dying to fire and whatnot will grant it some experience over time. Let's spend our rep. I would like to get a weapon for the, I guess this is a brute tank. Yeah, I'd like to get a weapon for this mech, so we can do something without damaging ourselves, ideally. Nothing for brutes though. What do we have? Pull a tank. Deploy a pull tank that can pull a target with a projectile. That's really neat. Might grab medical supplies though. Medical supplies, 2 reactor core, and a power grid. And I want to level this up to be ally immune. And we have 1 more reactor core. Let's see. Alright. Okay, so that island, the first fight was a little rough. We lost a pilot. Luckily we got the perfect island and got the pilot, or a new pilot. So overall it went pretty well. I guess next time we'll go to RST Corporation.